Welcome back, trainers, and in this video I'm going to show you how my account is an absolute nightmare to rank up and how it is completely manipulated to a T with the algorithm. Let's go ahead and see what we have going on here. Now we'll throw on Kyogre after this first couple of battles. I just want to give you an example of what I have to deal with. So this is me going into Go Battle League right out the gate. Now there was a few people, I did post this short clip on Twitter. We get a Rayquaza, which completely walls us. So I'm like, okay, well we got two things that someone can handle that. So we swap into that Zacian. All right, first battle, we'll accept it, but this is to be expected with me now. I don't even get upset getting hard countered for the first set. Then you're going to see exactly what I'm talking about. Right as I am about, no, I'm not about to rank up, but I'm getting there. I'm doing good. The prior day, I did go very positive, so I can expect to go at least 0-5 for the next day. And there we go with another Rayquaza hard counter. Swap into Dialga, and we're going to be getting our Groudon counter here. So yes, yeah, you know, people on Twitter, there was a lot of people that were like, yep, we get it. I understand, a lot of you understand. But there's a few people who are making a comment saying, oh, people are just sick and tired of Groudon. That's why you're seeing them. Don't give me that shit, okay? Because as soon as I swap out the team, we're not going to see another freaking Rayquaza on anybody's team, and that's exactly what's going to happen here. All right, so we don't have a Rayquaza, but we do have a Landorus, which is within itself not the biggest problem here, but it is yet again another flyer to my ground type that I have going on here. So it was very frustrating. Okay, and they're swapped to a Togekiss. I bring in the Giratina and I just say, we'll just back out. So we're going to get a nice 0-5 for our first set, as we were going to get hard countered for the entire time and bringing our score down very nice and keeping us at a very, you know, steady 51% as the game usually does here. Okay, now let's go ahead and continue on. Swap out the team. Let's see what it's going to throw at us now. And we're even going to swap out the moves on a Zacian farther down the line here. So I'm going to be leading with Rayquaza, and we're met with Dialga. Where were the Dialgas when I was leading with Groudon? All of a sudden they've disappeared, and now we're going to be seeing Steel up front now that we do have a pure Dragon type up front. Do you see how it works with my account? Are you catching on? Okay, great, because it's going to get even better. All right, they're going to be going for that Draco Meteor and swapping into a hard counter, which is going to be, well, Excadrill to Dialga here. We're going to let it go. We barely survive, unfortunately, not getting that off, but it's not over until it's over. And at this point, I will try to hit Legend, but don't hold your breath. I really put in the work. There just becomes a point where there's literally nothing I can do. Like, I appreciate the comments, like, we want to see you rank up. Like, I get it, me too, but there's nothing I can do if there's nothing I can do. If they counters me every freaking angle that I go, there's nothing I can do, all right? So just cool it with the damn comments saying, you know, love to rank up. Just cool it, all right? I'm trying over here. I can't. The damn count's broken. Niantic's got a lock. Put the Zacian in the back. We're going to be swapping, and I can tell getting a little agitated here because it pisses me off really badly, okay? All right, so leading with this is a decent lead. This is neutral. Okay, fine. Sure, whatever. Can't get a perfect lead every time, right? But you certainly can get hard countered every time. That is for sure. All right, especially after you have a great day. All right, so Mewtwo, I think we let this first one go here. Was contemplating shielding up because it could have been potentially an Ice Beam because they did build up quite a bit of energy. Of course, we're going to be shielding up the next Side Strike here while getting to our Breaking Swipe, which is going to be doing, is that going to be enough to take them out here? Oh, whoa, no, one more, and we're taking them out. Nice, taking that win there. Bringing in a Dragonite, and we're going to get off a few Dragon Tails before we do go down. And, of course, we're going to be bringing in Zacian. Now, pay attention, it does have Play Rough, right? All right, so I was encountering Ho-Oh. Man, I was Ho-Oh and all kinds of fun stuff, and Lugia. So I was like, okay, okay, sure. So we're going to go ahead and swap that Play Rough and put Wild Charge to see what happens here. And you're going to see what we're going to be encountering after we do that. You're going to love it. All right, now as far as the Kyogre here, do you want to go with Surf and Origin Pulse? Is that really benefiting you? I mean, I looked it up on PV Poke, and it appears that that's what you want. And I'm not trying to say they're wrong. This is personally my experience. And I looked at the site. I was like, okay, I guess I'll keep it like this. But I'm just going to tell you, speaking from experience, I think it's better with Blizzard. Yeah. I mean, shields are down. You got a wide open shot up against a dragon. I mean, it's just going to be a little bit better, although Origin Pulse is crazy. All right, we have another not great lead with our Rayquaza, and I figured, well, if I swap, I'm screwed. But they actually caught with their Zacian, which is actually going to be helping me out quite a bit here. So we're going to go ahead and swap into the Kyogre. Breaking Swipes resisted on the Zacian, but that's okay. We did lower their attack. But you already know, I didn't even have to question whether or not they're going to have Wild Charge. Since it's on my account, and we have a water type, I 100% know it is going to have wild charge, and that's exactly what it is. Of course it is. There's no way it's not going to. No, not on this hard mode. All right, so we're going to go ahead and let it go. They've debuffed themselves, so we can go ahead and bring in Rayquaza and farm them down. Unfortunately, we're not going to get too much farm out of that. I'm expecting them to bring Dialga back, which is, oh, okay, we got another fairy. We can work with this. Now, this is one of the few rare times you're actually going to see me get off Hurricane, and we actually land it with 2 shields. They let it go. Thank you, Rayquaza. That's what I'm talking about. We're going to get off a breaking swipe before we do go down here by the quick move on this thing. So we can lower its attack, and we don't have to worry about taking that much more damage. We just still do have 2 shields. We're going to let this go, again, because we did lower their attack. But they're going close combat because that's going to cost the least amount of energy. They could have potentially pulled a shield, and they're going to retreat to kind of refresh that debuff that I did give them. Bringing in their Dialga, it's going to be going down, and I know all I need to do at this point is build up to do close combats, and we're just going to be able to throw these and take the win here. They let it go because they knew it was a wrap, and, well, I appreciate you not wasting our time. Next battle, we're going to be seeing a legend here. Okay, just having a little fun. Mamoswine had the worst lead for us, okay? So I swap into Zacian. We still have Play Rough. Got to pay attention, because if we would not see a Chespin or Chestnut if we didn't have Play Rough, it wouldn't be here. Okay, it's just aligning it like that, right? As well as the water on the team, right? You're like, I never see that in Master League. Nah, put some water on your team and you'll see it for sure. You'll see it. Oh yeah, you'll start encountering Zarude level 50 as well. All that good stuff. Make sure you have a water move. Of course, if you're running Kyogre, you're gonna have Surf. But if you're running another water, whatever, I don't know. But you definitely need that water move because apparently it's off of the moves, right? All right, so they've got a Machamp in the back. We've won the alignment here. We're looking great. And we're going to let this go, even if it's a Rock Slide. No problem. That counter is not going to take us out. Breaking Swipe is going to be doing a ton of damage. And we do resist the ice on the Mamoswine, although they can get to a high horsepower, but we're still holding onto a shield. And we're getting to the Breaking Swipe, but not able to get it off. Bringing in the Kyogre to do some extreme damage. Now, we do have this thing equipped, this Best Buddy. Level 51, 100% IV. Okay, it was extremely hard to get, I'm telling you what. I finally found the 100, and to catch this son of a gun is super annoying. All right, now look at this. We have a Ho-Oh. Okay, so we do not have Wild Charge yet, right? And there's another Flyer. Yeah, 2 Flyers on the same team. That's not something uncommon, but it's giving me that. Okay, sure. We'll never see that again once we put Wild Charge on our Zacian. You'll never see it again. So back to the Kyogre. Pain in the butt to get enough candies because catching this thing is a pain. So annoying. One of the worst things in this game for me personally here, it's going to sound funny, maybe some of you know exactly what I'm talking about, but it's Pokemon that move to the damn side, specifically legendaries. Oh my goodness, I found a loophole back in the day where you could push, I do believe it was the AR, take it, turn it on, then turn it off, and it would recenter it, but Niantic patched that real quick after we put that out. We're losing that too. Oh, okay, whatever. Next battle, what are we going to see? So we have Wild Charge. This is when we put Wild Charge, and look at that. A Giratina. Do you see it? Now, if you're not seeing the pattern here, then I'm sorry, but you see it. You just choose to go the opposite way because it's coming from me, all right? If it was from another PvPer who spouting this as well, you'd agree. You would agree. Yeah, if you're going against me. And I'm not saying, oh, if you don't agree with me, but it's clear as day. I mean, for crying out loud. Where are the Flyers after I put Wild Charge? Oh, no Flyers? You got Dragons instead while I have Wild Charge? Gotcha. Right. Okay. Do you see why I get so frustrated and why my love for this game, or the Go Battle League at least, is diminished? Because it's kind of like, well, what am I supposed to do? I'm trying my damnedest here, but it's really throwing all it can do to keep me down to that really 50%. It's literally there. And then when people go off and start talking about, oh, that's just because that's your skill level. Well, no. I need to fight random teams, not manipulated algorithm teams that are going to be hard countering me front, center, and back. And so when I see other people, it's like easy. Once hard counter, 2 hard counter, 3 hard counter, 4 hard counter, and then they have like 15 great games with easy leads and easy swaps. Not to mention all of the bots. That's another thing we've talked about and we've proven. You stop tapping and they can stop tapping sometimes as well. I don't know if Niantic actually tried to cover that up. Recently a friend told me that happened to them. I don't know how long ago it was, but yeah, we made a video a while back going over how when you stop tapping, the bots will stop tapping. But again, I don't know if Niantic fixed that or made it so that doesn't occur anymore. So, you know, not to be caught, right? To make it so obvious that it is an actual bot, because there's not that many people playing Go Battle League, because one, it's a broken piece of crap, and they're sick and tired of the algorithm. People aren't stupid. You know, not everybody's going to scream algorithm on social media. They clearly can see it, and they know there's something weird going on, because it's not going to be a coincidence when you'd never see a grass type in wherever, and then all of a sudden you put 2 waters on your team and then there's just grass everywhere. Okay, no, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. Anyways, what's going on here with Rayquaza? All right, yes, I'm going on a tangent and I'm going on a rant. Welcome to my channel again, okay? Especially in these days of Go Battle League. You better expect some sort of a rant. All right, so Rayquaza is no pushover, even when it's going up against steel types to some degree. If you've got, you know, some health going on here. All right, so swapping back into Zacian, we can absorb whatever they throw, unless it's a Hurricane. Superpower sounds good to me, and I'm farming you all the way down. Oh yeah, so they've got no shields left. All we got to do is hit close combat. We're just going to go for a nice clean wild charge here and take the win up against that Metagross with that Zacian. Do you see any flyers? Where are the flyers at? There was that Dragonite. Oh, okay. Another Giratina. Do you see this shit? You can't make this up. All right, so I'm gonna go wild charge, get a shield, swap into my Dialga. They bring in a Excadrill, and I just said back out. I don't even waste my time, and you know, I could possibly win some of these battles, but honestly, it pisses me off by you have no idea. And look. Where's wild charge? Oh, we just took it off, and all of a sudden we got a Kyogre. Now there you go. Now for the people who can clearly see, you know. All right, I bring definitive evidence all the time whenever I go hard on this. And this is it. This is it. I mean, I guess the next thing would be to just let the whole damn video play out so you can see me changing the move, going into that battle. And it is specifically that next battle where I get countered like that, where I take off wild charge and it throws a freaking water at me. Isn't that something? Isn't that what happened? What happened? Where was the Kyogres and on the Flyers when I had wild charge? I switch it back and I get countered yet again. It's so fun. All right, so anyways, I was getting sick and tired of this garbage manipulated, horribly programmed, lazy ass Go Battle League joke of a PvP system that I just put Togekiss on the team, because let's be real, Togekiss is a lazy Pokemon. Okay, if you like it, and I'm not trying to call you lazy or anything like that, but it is. I wasn't being lazy, but I just needed some hard hitting quick moves. I was like, you know what, we'll throw on the lazy Pokemon. And anyway, so they're going to be bringing back their Kyogre. We're just going to start throwing these Surfs here, take them out. This is a Surf, so we're not going to shield that up. Absolutely not. And we're going to take the win up against their Excadrill. Get the heck out of here. Sick and tired of this manipulated, whenever I switch the move, getting hard countered every single freaking place. There's a Flyer, but guess what? It's ground. And the Wild Charge is gone. Oh no, what do you know? What do you know? In this case, I would say, I don't know, play rough is still better. You could spam the wild charge a little faster. Might as well just go close combat, okay? Alright, so we're going to go ahead and throw that there, but again, we don't have wild charge and they're giving us a Flyer. All right. Anyways, let's go ahead and play this out. It's not the worst situation in the world. It's not the most manipulated algorithmic thing. Bring in the Kyogre, going to go ahead and farm them down, but they want to swap and lock themselves, and literally they had about 1 HP on that Landorus, so we're going to go ahead and just bring in our Togekiss here. I think we're going to want to shield up this first Iron Head, and we do not have Aura Sphere. You got that right. If you have it, perfect. No problem. Technically, they both work great. There's not like you're at a massive disadvantage if you have Aura Sphere over Flamethrower or Flamethrower over Aura Sphere. They're both great, so it's almost like pointless, to be honest. It gives you a better matchup up against Dialga, and I guess Kyogre as well, and whatever else is taking neutral, probably Groudon too, okay? Sorry, there you go, okay? Because if you're going up against Steel, you Flamethrower it. Bringing in Kyogre, really loving this thing, hard hitting with that Surf. It really shows no mercy. If you're not a dragon, then you're going to have a lot of troubles going up against Kyogre. So they're just bringing my score down quite literally to 666. They demonized my channel, quite literally, my freaking account. Look at this. Okay. Oh, they gave us a good lead for once. They said, yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. All right, so they're letting that go. We're trying to swap here. They swapped. They got a lot of energy. Okay, it's this person. I was thinking, what is this? They have really done something to my account, you know, branding it with the mark of the beast, throwing somebody at me with a damn Aggron when I swap as a safe swap to Togekiss. They're really going hard on me here. Wow. Okay, literally demons attacking me. All right, so here we go. This guy's going in hard with his Aggron. He said, "Poke, I'm gonna get you, boy." So he goes for Meteor Beam, doing a ton of damage and raising their attack. I'm gonna let that go. Thunder. This Aggron said, "I will destroy your whole team. Come at me." So this thing has just about been defeated. It's done. I just snuck a quick move through, and it did have 2 charge moves. And they got a Gengar of all things in the back with my Play Rough and Close Combat. If this was you, comment down below. I can't help but think that I'm being silly right now, but I can't help but think that this is a bot. Okay, it's a real person probably, but a Gengar in the back. I feel like this team was just generated as we were playing. You freaking kidding me? All right, so the only way to win here is double Close Combat. Again, I'm just, you know, being silly. It's probably a person being very spicy, so you got to give them credit for that if that is a person. But otherwise, I feel like a lot of these teams are just generated on the fly. I swear, and I'm not stopping tapping here. All right, we finally have been granted a decent lead here in the Dialga. So I was the 2 fairy team working with Kyogre. It did pretty good, actually. You can encounter a little bit of trouble if you do run into like a double steal, I guess, but you know, you still have Flamethrower or Sphere to handle that. Close Combat on the Zacian is still covering steal, so you're pretty good, right? So we're going to get 2 shield out of them and then swap into our Togekiss here. Now I had to make a decision on whether I wanted to use our last shield or not. We're going to let it go. And I was trying to get the Flamethrower, but unfortunately they're going to be getting to another Iron Head because I was being a scrub and not counting exactly where we're at here. So what do I want to do? I think we want to go in here with Kyogre and farm them down, but they're going to be immediately swapping into Lugia. So again, another position where you might want to have Blizzard or even Thunder. Actually, you probably want Aura Sphere over Thunder. If you're going to go with another one, go with Blizzard. All right, so that's still doing a decent amount, but Blizzard would have pretty much KO'd, right? So now we're stuck in this position, bringing in our Zacian and kind of just absorbing these charge moves at this point and putting our hope into maybe, you know, something in the back weak to Zacian. But we still got a shield and we still got a Kyogre, so it's not over until it's over yet, right? All right, Zacian in the yellow. You got this. Kyogre in the yellow. Groudon. Oh, you see what we got in the back? Oh, we're looking good here. So I'm just going to start throwing Close Combats. And I do believe, oh yeah, they're going to be throwing that Fire Punch here, which is fine. They're going to go ahead and just use up that energy, and we're going to easily let that go because we've got a Kyogre. Bringing in that Dialga, they're not going to be able to get to a charge move. They used all that energy, and we do not need to get to the Aura Sphere. Origin Pulse. Was I calling it Aura Sphere? Origin Pulse. If I mistake, whoops. Because it's going to be overkill, so Surf is enough. And we're into the next battle, and we've got a Metagross. This is not good, and, well, you know, it's a hard counter, but it's to be expected when I've got the Togekiss in the back. So this wasn't really annoying too much to me, because we can somewhat handle it. So going Close Combat here. I'm going to go for another one and then swap, unfortunately, into our Kyogre, which is probably going to get countered by a Dragon here. I was thinking they were going to throw Earthquake, but they actually throw Meteor Mash. What are they going to swap into? What is a Yveltal? That's right. Okay, so we're going to go with the Origin Pulse. Oh yeah, let's see how much this does. It should one-shot, right? Origin Pulse is a nasty move if you don't resist it. There you go. There you go, Kyogre. Put it into the work. Taking out that Metagross. What you got in the back? A Groudon. Fantastic. Well, this Kyogre did what we wanted it to do. All right, looking good. Of course, they're going to be using their last shield. And we've got a Togekiss to pretty much hard counter them. Yeah. They can keep fire punching, but they're not going to waste their time, and I agree. Good game. Let's keep it moving here. We got a 3, 2. Oh, goodness. They blessed us. There you have it. Hard counter mode account. Thank you for watching, and take care.
So you're finally here! Fantastic!
You will see.